Yo, everybody. I am just gonna give you guys my view on final bout. I went to my first final bout on last Saturday. It was which was the 20th, June 20th. So yeah, went to my first final bout. It's pretty fun. I haven't went to a lot of drifting events in the past. I think I've been to probably two to three other events. My buddy Terrence got me into them, so I've been gradually like trying to find more events to go to. They are pretty fun. It's super nice, the community, and just getting to see new cars and different builds, unique builds, and like just experiencing car culture in a whole nother like form. It's a super cool thing. Like if you're really into cars, if you do like the swaying of a vehicle, just like in like just pure like just it's I don't know, just in a different form, like I said before. But um yeah, so they had a special stage central, and that's the event I went to last weekend, which is based in the central parts of the Americas, which is here. They used U.S. Air Motorway, which is in Shawano. That's what I'm looking for. Shawano, Wisconsin. And yeah, it was I'm based in Milwaukee, so it was a 2.5 hour drive for me. The last drifting event I went was super close, Brew City Bangers. It was a super fun event as well. Brew City Bangers is a more how can I put this? It's a more new or like beginner friendly kind of event, to where it's not competitive. It's just there for people that if you have the skill and you have a car to do it, you can pay your way in, so you can take your car there and probably for the first time, if you are a new beginner, if you had some sim seat time, then you can go practice out there. And that's at the Wisconsin State Fair Park. um and yeah, had a good time there. I was halfway prepared. Had a lawn chair, had an umbrella due to I take an umbrella. Sun, don't want to sit and bake in the sun all day, but we baked anyway because it's just weather. But nobody wants to hold an umbrella all day. So my buddy came. He originally got me into it. I went last year, so that was my second Brew City Banger event. They got food, drinks, and they also hold a car show, like during the drifting and like after. And so it's like they also have like a car show competition. So the lowest car, the nicest car, whatever, um, the best fitment on the car, uh, which are debatable, but the choices they had were debatable. This one was a bit bigger. I think this is the fifth year they did Brew City Banger, so they're getting a lot more participants coming to the event. And this year they gave away a car, which was pretty cool. That I did not win, unfortunately. It was I think it was a 2023 BRZ, or probably older, a little older, but nonetheless, it was a free car. They said it was ready for drifting, so that's pretty cool. Um, but I did not win it. Some other guy won. Um, but it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's a ticket. You get like a ticket if you got entered into the raffle just by participating in the whole event. the event as a whole. So, and also they had a second like skid area to drift in, so, skid pad. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, they had a lot of people come out. It was a good time. State was literally there all day. Probably not gonna do that next year. But nonetheless, it was a great time. But final bout though, which is the video we're about to watch. This was the first one I've been to. This one is more competition based, so you got whole teams out there. Basic rule is you got to have 3 cars in order to participate in a competition. And yeah, like there are some 3-car teams, there are some 5-car teams. I think there was even a 7-car team. But it varies on whatever wherever the special stage is set. Video I'm watching now is based in the Northwest, which is Oregon, according to this video. So yeah, Oregon's one of my favorite places ever. So kind of sad I wasn't able to attend that show, because you got, for me, I love cars, but I love cars in a view. So Oregon is like one of those real special places to where, you know, you got your windy roads and also just a spectacular view in the mountains. So, but we're gonna review this video and I guess give my take on it. I mean, I love it. It's not really much to say. I think the guy that started Final Bout, his name's Simba. He seems like a really like down to earth dude. I did not get to formally meet him, but I seen him driving around in his cart, you know, doing the boss thing, just, you know, making sure everything's going right. And this is his event, as he should. I did meet, what was his name? Dennis. I did meet Dennis. I got a picture with the guy. Me and my buddy did. And yeah, he's also a pretty cool dude. He's like a lot of, if you watch Elator videos on YouTube, Elator is a drift, like, he's a videographer who films drifting, and he has a lot of cool videos out. But if you've seen some of his videos, you'll see that Dennis is probably the guy wearing a funny like costume or something, and he's directing the cars to go or stop, or but he's doing his thing. I have this mic on my face because I am technically working, but it's a pretty slow day, so we are chilling. Who was that in the comments? A high person watching. But yeah, we are gonna watch this video, and I hope you guys like it, because I'm sure it's gonna be a banger. So and these are the teams that are participating in the event.
What's up, everybody? It's Simbo with Final Bout. We are here in Medford, Oregon for Special Stage Northwest. So last weekend was Special Stage South, and we just got that done, but now we are here up in the Pacific Northwest. Always a blast being out here. I'm from the Midwest. We don't have mountains. It's always nice to have some scenic background.
I didn't know that.
Natural nature. But to catch you back up, last year, so reversing, Special Stage Northwest.
I didn't know he was from the Midwest. Well, you know, that's something we got in common. That's pretty cool.
West in 2025. The winners then were Team So Icy Boys. Those guys, Danner, Marcus, all those dudes, great dudes. They did a fantastic job last year. I think they've won 2 or 3 times in a row already. So this year they're not driving. So finally someone else gets a chance to win. I believe second place last year was RPS Works. They debuted all their new stuff, Deep Palms. We had Yev and David. Those guys have some slightly new looks. Cars generally are the same. They've been doing a lot of driving.
Team T40s,
David,
240s.
I think, did he win Super D? I think he won Super D, yeah. And Super D's a little single comp, so he's been driving a ton. They made it all the way to US Air, which was fantastic. They're definitely going to come out here. They came second last year, and I'm sure they want to make it to that first place. Kind of like how Fool's Errand, right? Fool's Errand came second place at South, but they ended up winning. So we'll see if that repeats. Very excited to see what happens here. Got a couple new teams, like JM Racing's coming. We've got Goon Squad that's back. They haven't all driven together in a little while. Those guys won final bout before already. So let's see how they do here. Are they gonna pull it out again and maybe come out to the summit? But yeah, we're excited. This is just, round number 2 of our US series. We did Japan already, so this is our second US event. And again, the way this works is right now it is Friday. Teams are rolling in. Teams are starting to get judged. They're going to be getting judged on a 4-part car show category. So that's probably the most unique thing that Final Bout does if you don't already know. Again, here we do care about the style, we do care about the cars, so we make sure that you guys have 4 different categories. 1, paint and exterior, how does the car look, what kind of aero, if it's got livery, if it's a good livery. Don't do liveries if you don't know how to do liveries, leave it blank. Wheel and wheel fitment, good wheels, good sizes, good height. Interior, what you've done, whether it's your seats or, redoing some upholstery, and then engine bay. A lot of these guys here do really good on engine bays, so I think we're gonna see some really top scores on the engine bay. We're at some point gonna start dropping some little dots and showing you guys what some of these higher scores are like, so check out on our socials, you'll see that. Plus when you see the breakdowns, we talk about that as well. But yeah, so we're gonna do the car show judging, get that out of the way, and then Saturday, competition time. So we're gonna get to see these guys go out there, drive 3-car minimum. Everyone goes out, drives, have a blast, and then we'll see who ends up winning Special Stage Northwest. So let's go on for it.
So yeah, I think this one, this Final Bout gives people a chance to really kind of prove themselves, because there are people that I met at Final Bout that were like brand new to drifting. Like they had 2 or 3 years of experience, and some people they got it right away, and it was history, and but it's all about again getting that seat time, because my buddy he's been locked in on drifting for a couple years now, so he's been on a sim rig, he's been wanting to get, we're in the process of getting a car built, so he can actually take that car and drift on one of these tracks one of these days, hopefully next year. So yeah, I think this is a super cool event to just go and try. And the cool thing is it's not just in one place. Like Brew City Banger is in Wisconsin. We only get that once a year, every year. So, but this travels, and they only do it during a certain time of year, but it travels. It goes, like they said, they're in the Northeast or Northwest right now, and they were in the South. I think I want to say Texas or something, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they go all around. They go to the West Coast, East Coast, North, South. And fun fact, they not too long ago, I think it probably started this year, they're doing the event in Japan. So that's pretty cool, And some of these cars are just fucking sick. You got 240s, you got all type of cars. I've seen some cool ass other cars, in foreign. Some people import these cars. You got Corvettes, you got R32s, you got some of these cars are just cool. You got Chasers, you got any type of car you can kind of think of, obviously super older cars, but look at what they do to these cars, man.
Hi, my name is Aaron Levitt. from Seattle, Washington. Well, Everett, Washington, just north of Seattle. Part of Drift Team Animal Style. So this year, judging the car show is really fun because I feel like a lot of people are putting a lot more attention to detail. I feel like a lot of cars have been like executed for a lot of years, but you're starting to see people kind of more get into the, you know, the details of things, and I think that's pretty cool. The cars, even if the cars are really pretty,
It's all about the detail.
they're not scared because the cars are refreshed. Or if they painted them like a few hours ago and it's still fresh and you smell it, at least they're still diving in and trying. I think that's really rad.
What are you doing?
Chad Soares. I'm originally from San Francisco Bay Area, California. Now residing up in the Pacific Northwest. It's really cool to see the teams come together and, you know, see what they're gonna do. I don't always expect them to be, if you have 150 horsepower and a 600 horsepower car, be, you know, no gap or anything like that. But it was cool to see how the teams pick and choose like their lineup, and that way that they could kind of overcome those obstacles.
Like, you get to like look at those personal cars are just on each other, dude. You may lose a bumper, but guess what? You got some fucking zip ties. You can zip that bitch right back up.
Thing, you know, we're gonna finish the car show judging, gonna do the lineup, and then get into the actual driving. See, got a couple more people that are just showing up here. These guys back there are from SoCal, so they're coming up. But also, Drift Evolution is going to be hosting a night event right after ours, which is really cool. All the Final Bout drivers are invited to drive it, which is sick. So we're gonna get to see this place driving at night. We do obviously our main Final Bout at nighttime, but we never do our actual special stages at night. So it's a really sick opportunity. Plus on top of that, all the locals are invited to that part of the event as well as Sunday, which we always do. Every Sunday after a special stage, we let the locals come in because, you know, obviously our event is invite only, but, or I should say it's application based only, but we love to also drive with the local community, drive with the local guys. Maybe the cars aren't necessarily Final Bout ready, but hey, sometimes you just want to jam with your homies. So Saturday night, we're gonna be driving till 11 p.m. under the lights, and then Sunday as well, same thing. But yeah, let's kick off the show here and then finish up just getting everybody rolled in and checked in, and then we're gonna get to see who wins Special Stage Northwest. Now, what makes Final Bout unique is we obviously already talked about the car show portion. All the teams at this point have already been judged from that perspective, but now we're getting into the driving portion. So the teams are going to go out there and they're going to have about an hour and a half in a jam session, and they're going to get as many laps as they possibly can to get in. They're not just going to be stuck to only getting a small handful of runs, but they're going to get as many as they can so we can really get the best driving and the best drivers out there. Then what we'll do is we'll take the top 3 scores, average those out, add those to the car show portion, and that determines who wins Special Stage Northwest.
See, this.
So another team that's not used to weather and rain. We got Auto Real Dream. In the rain, they were all right.
I just seen one of their videos. Auto Real Dream. Pretty good.
Second last year, this time they're coming in first, so it goes to RPS. So yeah, congrats to these guys.
So the last event I went to, breaking, they were at Final Bout Central, and they actually won the event there.
Hello guys, my name is David
And it seems like
Carr,
the teams
and
that
I
like
am part of
as
Team
far as
RPS
I can
Works.
tell right now,
We are here at Special
these
Stage
people
Northwest. We were able to get
that
the win
they
here.
have
We
all
are very
matching
excited
cars
go
to
back to
breaking.
Wisconsin. We
Hey.
went last year, and it was one of the best tracks we've ever driven. At this special stage, in the beginning, in practice, it was dry weather, very nice weather. Cars worked, and then it started raining, and our car started failing. my clutch pedal went to the floor. Derek's coupler popped off, and the wastegate tube broke off. Yev's car was misfiring, wastegate issues. Anyways, thankfully we got it all situated and got back out on track. And first win for the team. That's huge. The driving leveled up, cars leveled up, and we are very excited to go back to Wisconsin. Summit.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
And if you don't know, Wisconsin holds one of the most legendary tracks in the country, which is not where they drift at, but Road America is the track I am speaking of. The road that they drift on here in Wisconsin is US Air Motorway.
We are at the end of Special Stage Northwest. Event was, it's now sunny. Now you actually get to see the sun, you get to see some brightness. I'm squinting because I'm staring at the sun, but it rained probably about halfway through the competition, so that was a little bit on the rough side. You know, some people love driving in the rain, drifting in the rain. It's, you know, not everybody loves it. Some people do love it. It really only sucks when it gets patchy. It's got to be one or the other, but we did have some patchy conditions. Who came in first place? So last year they came in second. They made it all the way out to Summit. It's RPS Works. So those dudes debuted last year, all their stuff. If you don't already know, check out our machine check with D-Pumps and you'll kind of know what RPS Works is. So RPS, if you don't know, RPS 13 means the 180 SX chassis, so S13 hatches. So yeah, so they are, you know, all green team. I forget, Kazama green. So the Kazama green. So it's really, really, really cool. So glad they came out. They killed the car show portion. So you can kind of maybe see them in the background over there. They're doing some photo shoots. Check out their stuff. They have a bunch of merch and a bunch of cool things. I believe they plan to make it to the summit. Again, they're coming from the Pacific Northwest, which is the furthest we can get. So please, you know, help them out. Go to their website, go to their Instagram, buy a shirt, buy stickers. They sell tape, sell a bunch of stuff. Pick up some
Damn,
stuff. because
actually,
it's
they
gonna
didn't
go a
even
long way
make
for
it.
those guys to
They
be
did
able to
not
take
make
back
it.
out to the summit. They've got a couple new teammates.
They're
like
supposed,
even
I guess they were
today,
supposed to come
one of their
to Central,
teammates
but
couldn't make it, so they had their other teammate drive a borrowed car. He's from Japan, from Okinawa. He usually only drives right-hand drive. His first time driving left-hand drive, driving a completely different setup car, but he was doing amazing in that car. So good job on those guys. So again, support those guys. They'll be at the summit. Then in second place, we have Auto Real Dream. What's cool about them, I've mentioned this before in other videos, they kind of have multiple factors. So they're originally from the East Coast, originally from Jersey, but they had a few people that came out here. So Seb and, well, Nico, but he just moved back. So a couple of those guys moved out to LA because they do what's called era pictures, which basically, if you've seen any cool drift cars in a rap video or in some music, you know, something, it's because of era pictures. So they're out here in LA, obviously Hollywood, all that stuff, right? So Auto Real Dream, their West Coast division won second place. They also have a Japan division, so they got a couple guys out there. They didn't drive this past SSJ, but they did last year. And they've got an East Coast division. So I already asked them, I was just like, are you guys gonna fight over who's the better division now? Because last year, Their East division, I believe, came in 4th or 5th place, and that's how they got the invite to Final Bout 8. This year, they already got the invite now because of their West division. So we'll see if their East division can take home maybe 1st place over on the East. So Auto Real Dream did great. Then in 3rd place, we had Drift Heavy. So they were a newer team. So first off, shout out to Palmer from Good as Cast. He was just like, hey man, you should check out these guys. They come to Medford, they're in the area. Bunch of V8s, bunch of Corvettes. Usually not my personal style, but I took a look and they've all got KFs and they got a Fox body on some really low stuff. So like really well done, put together V8 cars. So yeah, they came out, first time ever at a Final Bout. Those guys were struggling at the beginning until they switched up the order a little bit. Once they switched up the order, their runs were just on point over and over. 5-car teams, it's a lot harder to do with 5 cars, so especially here.
Yeah, 5 cars is a lot.
Corner just before the end, it gets really, really tight. And anybody that had
A
4
lot
or
of
5
cars.
was really struggling with that last car, and they were too, but they figured it out. Like I said, I think they have 3 Corvettes, 2 red,
Like
one, the black
those
one,
3
and they've
first
got a Fox body
cars,
Mustang and an E46,
but those
so
2 first
shout out
ones,
to
they're
them.
just hugging
Good
each
job on
other.
those guys. They're already excited and talking about coming to the summit, so definitely cheer those dudes on as well. So check out Drift Heavy. Excited to see those guys at the summit. So yeah, good job on those guys. And then 4th place, we had Dope Boys. They've been out to US Air already. Phenomenal job on those cars. The engine bays are immaculate. Probably the best that we have at all in all of Final Bout, maybe. So yeah, shout out to them. Nico, Roman, those 2 engine bays were fantastic, and their 3rd driver. But great job. And then 5th place was Goon Squad. Goon Squad's already won Final Bout before, so we'll see if they decide to make it out to the summit. But good luck. We'll see. Those dudes, when they get on point, they are honestly unbeatable. They dropped kind of
My
a new look,
goodness.
kind of. They've always just had black cars, but this time they've all got matching wheels, chrome matching wheels. They all actually lowered their cars, so shout out to them. So it's always good to keep lowering your cars. That was one of their things. They're just like, you know what? It's time to kind of revamp, make the cars lower, make the cars cooler, chrome wheels, simple, all back to SRs, no JZs. Julio's the only one that couldn't get his car done in time, but they're in the middle of some refreshes. So hopefully those guys make it to the summit, because when they came, they did a clean sweep too. I believe Julio won the singles comp, I believe, that year, and then they won the event. Yeah, those guys, yeah, I'd really love to see them out, and I'd love to drive with them too. But everything was fantastic. The driving was great. It's always exciting to see new teams that were here, old teams, so many people. Thank you to everyone that showed up, that came, bought a shirt, or bought, you know, any sort of stickers, supported some of the teams that are here. We're excited for this. We should be dropping tickets very soon for Final Bout 9. It's September 5th and 6th at US Air. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
another
was there.
crazy event. 2 days of just an insane amount of team drifting. We already got the Texas teams. We got the Northwest teams. Gonna find out who's on East and Central, and that'll wrap up who's gonna be doing it. So
Man,
thank you
drifting
all.
is
Shout out to you guys
expensive,
for
G.
watching. Be sure to stay tuned, check out a bunch more videos. We got a bunch more machine checks. So like this video, subscribe, comment below, all that stuff. Hit the hype button.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you all, and I'll catch you guys at the next Final Bout event.
So clean.
My name's AJ Gillette. I'm from Chicago, Illinois originally, currently living in Portland, Oregon.
Hey,
Yeah, it was cool to see the first couple laps. Everyone went out and started shredding right off the bat, and then storms rolled in, and you could see people kind of progress from like not knowing what the hell they were doing in the weather to, by the end of the comp, just completely throwing down balls to the wall in pouring rain. If everyone's grouped together, if people are doing things that we could tell even they weren't ready for, you know, if it was just fun to watch, if it got us hyped, that was getting them good marks.
Dope, dope, dope. Oh, look at me. I don't know. I don't think they uploaded those videos yet. Let's see. Month ago. Yeah, this video probably won't be up for another month or so. I'll check back in July, see if they. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let me do something real quick. Get off there. All right, I'm officially done with. All right. Now, my fellow followers, what shall we get into? Actually, I shall be right back. I need to do something. Damn, it is like completely took over. That's great. Okay, sure. Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna text. Oh, 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 oh.
我要叫。 whistle again? Oh, thank you. Thinking you're right here. Yeah, that's not. Thinking you're under here. I think you should whistle again or just like come out. Too hard. I'm thinking you're under here. So I think I'm a little confused. I think you're under here. Oh, it's too confusing. There's too many whistles. Too many whistles. I see you! Haha, Carl. Where are the rest of them? I found them! Oh, I'm good at this game. Oh, you are not ready for me, Carl, Mersa, and Sea Man. Whistle a bunch.
Come on, hit me with a whistle.
We will find you, whether you like it. There's no one down there. Hit us with whistle.
It's okay to whistle. We won't hurt you.
Come on out if you don't hear. You just don't want to have a piece. Ocean, I think we lost. Where were they hiding? I hit this guy multiple times. Once.
No, that's the ones that are found. We're looking for the ones in red. Oh, I was right there.
This guy too.
Not bad. Not bad.
Behind the horse?
Not bad.
Oh.
I'm a bird. I'm a bird. What is... Oh, no. Fuckers. Ah, my ass. I need a new chair. Let's see. Okay. While that I wait for that for a minute. Need to do something over here. Oh, oh. What map are we on? Oh, not this map. Oh my god. Not this one. Come on, bring the whistles. One at a time. One at a time. Come on, be nice. One at a
Never find me.
We'll see about that, buddy. This is a difficult map, so hey, little buddy. Headshot. Hey, buddy. Nice try. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, where you at, buddy? I thought I wasn't gonna find you. You got a little quiet over there. Come on, give me a whistle. I know you wanna. It's okay. It's okay. We're all friendly. Come on. Give me another. Nice.
You guys will never find me.
Give us a whistle. Go ahead, give us a whistle, buddy.
I'm a genius. You guys could never find me.
There's no way you sat there this whole time.
And I am blocky like Minecraft. I am Steve. I am Steve. I am Steve. Now give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up.
Kill Steve,
I'm
guys.
hiding inside. Give me thumbs up.
Blast him.
Give me thumbs up, people.
Blast him. Pretty solid. Hate that. Hate that map. What is that anyway? Do 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna get away from a computer for a little bit. I will be back online a little bit later, but I hope you guys enjoyed the short stream. Catch you guys in a minute.